couple of months ago, it's been officially confirmed that Titans are coming back for Season 3 of the series, and fans are going crazy, just as we are. For a long time now, it's been the series to watch if you're all about superheroes. However, the last season left us wondering, what's going to happen to our favorites? Where will their paths take them? Well, today we'll tell everything we know about Titans Season 3 so far. Season 2 Recap. The second season of the series kicked off almost a full year after the first one, back in September 2019. With the return to the Titans Tower in San Francisco, Dick Grayson started the training with the new Titans team, comprised of Season 1 mainstays like Rachel and Gar, who were joined by now regular, while previously guest star Jason Todd, and also the characters of Dawn, Hank, and Donna, who also included the ill-fated Garth, or Aqualad, who was the main source of the conflict with Deathstroke. During the second season, we also got an official introduction to many well-known DC characters in the likes of Rose Wilson, Jericho, Connor Kent, and even Bruce Wayne. Crazy, right? And the finale of the second season was nothing less than an epic battle that pit the heroes against their enemies and even each other. With Connor and Gar being brainwashed, the gang had to reunite despite the vowing of Deathstroke about punishment and retribution. And the action was topped off with the long-awaited Dick Grayson's persona of Nightwing. However, there were also some sad moments in the series, like the death of Donna Troy, aka Wonder Girl, and the departure of Rachel. Nonetheless, the Season 2 finale set up the future for the series, and we can't wait to see what's in store for our favorite gang of Teen Titans.
No matter what is taken, you must be able to keep fighting and win. All right, get changed. Attack scenarios in the tech room in 5 minutes.
Season 3 release date. The shooting of Season 3 was supposed to start early 2020. However, with the pandemic, Titans Season 3 was also a victim of it, and when taken into consideration that the filming was supposed to be finished by June 2020, and it only started in October 2020, we are still not quite sure what will be the exact date when even the filming will be over, let alone when the series will release. So no, there is no official date about the release of the third season. However, from several sources, the third season is known to have 13 episodes, just like the previous two, and that by any expectations, the earliest time when we might be able to see Titans Season 3 is by the end of 2021, which, let us tell you before you get your hopes up, is very unlikely. So, to be more precise, spring 2022 should be more acceptable of a release date for the series. However, if there are some changes, we will keep you updated. You'll not have to worry about that.
When I came to Titans Tower, I tried to do what my dad wanted, but then this happened.
Season 3 trailer. Where the trailer is concerned, there have been many speculations of when it's coming out. And if we take into account what happened with the first two seasons and the trailers for them, we'll have to wait a while. However, recently a teaser was released in October of 2020. The Titans Twitter account released a teaser in which the words Red Hood were repeated over shots of the show's logo. So we know who's coming, and that is Jason Todd. Yes, the same Jason Todd who we know by now. But in the next season, he will take on the mantle of the Red Hood, one of the iconic characters of the DC Universe, with the sole purpose of getting vengeance on his former teammates. This time around, doing it under a disguise. With the teaser, many speculations and confirmations took place, but more on that later. As for the trailer, be on the lookout for any new things regarding it, and we will try to keep you posted as well.
How did you do that back there?
Do what?
That man? You burned him?
Season 3 cast. With how little we know about the filming and when it will actually release, there is so little that we know for the cast members, who are returning, who are gone forever, and who will be joining the regulars. However, it is expected that the leader of the group, Brenton Thwaites, to be reprising his role as Dick Grayson. These expectations also follow for Anna Diop to be back as Starfire. The next few regulars are likely to return, and those are Minka Kelly as Dove, Alan Ritchson as Hawk, Chelsea Zhang portraying her role of Ravager, and also for Joshua Orpin to be back as Superboy. Conor Leslie also teased Donna Troy's resurrection with the possibility of her taking on the mantle of Troya, just like in the comics. Chella Man is also in the likelihood of returning after we have seen the transformation of Jericho's consciousness to Rose's body. Curran Walters is also in the mix with his role as Jason Todd, even though there's a high chance of him taking the Red Hood persona. Teagan Croft is by no means back as Raven. It'll not be the same show without her. And Damaris Lewis has been upgraded to a regular after her appearances in the second season as Blackfire, Starfire's niece. Beast Boy will also be joining the cast, with Ryan Potter portraying the role yet again. And there was also a confirmation of Barbara Gordon joining the cast as the new commissioner of Gotham City PD. This is everything we know so far about the cast members, but some new faces are bound to pop up in the future, so make sure to check from time to time, because you might see some of your actors joining the cast of Season 3 of the series Titans. Season 3 plot. We can all agree that the Season 1 finale had some loose ends here and there. Well, unlike the first season, the second season of Titans managed to wrap up most of its loose ends, and most of its overarching plots. First of all, Deathstroke was defeated, the machinations of Cadmus Labs were halted, and the brainwashed allies were given control back over their own minds. Thus, the Titans were finally, after a long time, a team. However, the finale did not forget to put some stage setting for the future. After a season where Kory was divided between helping the Titans and dealing with her own familial problems, it looks like the third season will escalate because Damaris Lewis was signed as a regular, so Blackfire will get more screen time, adding salt to the wound. Also, Rachel, or Raven, chose to leave with the Amazons and Donna Troy's body, with a belief behind her ever-increasing powers might be enough to resurrect her, to resurrect Wonder Girl. Dick remains skeptical, and we can understand why. Also, a thing that can be dived deeper into might be the psyche side of Bruce Wayne's influence on the whole team of Titans, another aspect that might get played out. Another interesting subplot that may happen is to establish how things are going for Rachel with the Amazons, and also her stepping in the dark hand with every passing moment. We are also bound to get a little bigger insight behind Nightwing and what it's all about. After all, we are owed at least that much. With Barbara Gordon joining as the new commissioner, we might also see her taking on the mantle of Oracle or appearing as Batgirl. This is if the series will follow the comic story. We might also see Scarecrow, as we all know that he tends to offer his services to the police department from time to time. A casting call also suggests that a new character with a rough background and detective skills might be joining the group, and that is Danny Chase, aka Phantasm, a Teen Titan from the comics, a character with telekinetic abilities and genius IQ. And last but not least, besides more screen time for the Starfire family, we might also get a little more background of her storyline, after the teases from the executive producer Greg Walker when asked of what to expect from the third season of Titans. On a related note, tell us down in the comments below which character from the DC Universe you would like to see in the third season and why. And also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for any new videos like this one in the future. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.